I'll tell you a quick story. And again, I'm not trying to bore you. This is all really good information. But back in whatever it was, 2007, somewhere around there, I met Steve Grimmett from Grim Reaper. Now, most of you probably know I have a history with Steve. Steve is one of my best friends on the planet. I've toured with Grim Reaper. Steve and I did an album, and we're actually working on a new album. We're always working on new material. But when I first met Steve, I thought, man, this guy, you know, he was huge in the 80s with Grim Reaper, and I was a huge Grim Reaper fan. And now, you know, here it is 2006 or 2007, or maybe it was 2006 when I met him. Maybe it was even 2005, but anyway, I digress. The point is, when I met him, I thought, wow, this guy's going to be a jerk because he was super famous in the 80s, and now he's not as famous, and he's going to be all jaded, and none of that was true. He was absolutely the sweetest guy on the planet, and he and I hit it off right away. Just a really brilliant, wonderful guy. So he's like, okay, when I go back to England, please start sending me some video, and you and I are going to get together, and we're going to write. So I'm like, oh, great, I got all these things I'm going to send him. So I send him like 5 tracks of stuff that I'd written. And I'm all excited going, boy, I hope he likes it. I hope he doesn't think I suck, you know, all this sort of thing. And so he winds up calling me and he goes, hey, man, these are really great songs, but where am I supposed to sing? Because I don't know if anybody can relate to this, but because I'm a horrible singer, I would take these songs and I would write 36 different guitar parts to this thing. So it'd just be just a swell of guitar stuff because it was an instrumental. So when I sent it over to him, he's looking at it going, well, what the heck am I supposed to do with this? Okay, so then that's where I started learning that my job, if I'm going to work with a singer, is to create what I refer to as a bed. Okay, a bed is a functional concept that moves from point A to point B that somebody could listen to and sing over the top. Now think verse and chorus and bridge and all that sort of thing. That's what I'm talking about. So my job is to create the guitar parts, the bass parts, and the drum parts to a song. Later, I will add a solo, harmonies. If it's an instrumental, I'll add all the other guitar parts. But the primary focus for me when I first start writing is to create something that I am assuming somebody will sing over. So please understand that, okay? And then we're going to get into this finding inspiration thing. When I think of writing, I don't just think instrumental, I think bed. That's what I do. And please understand, when it comes to songwriting, we are all different. I'm just going to give you some insight on the way I think. So what I might do is I might come up with some sort of musical concept, and we're going to talk about those in just a little bit. And then that leads to another musical concept, and that leads to another musical concept. And these things move, please understand this too, they move either left to right, verse, bridge, chorus, all that kind of stuff, or they expand this way. So when I write, I don't just necessarily write one guitar part and then one guitar part and then one guitar part and then string them along this way. Sometimes I do. But sometimes I'll come up with a guitar part and I'll build this way. So I'll add 2 tracks or 3 tracks or multiple rhythms, and you're going to see that in this guitar course, this metal songwriting workshop, how I build both this way and this way to create different layers where you have multiple guitar parts happening at the same time. Not just the same riff, and there's 3 guitar parts playing the same thing. That happens as well. But different guitar parts that are happening at the same time, plus bass parts and everything else. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. Listen, if you're ready to take your guitar playing to the next level, then I'd like to invite you to go to guitarzoom.com and sign up for a VIP membership, which gives you first access to my premium lessons each month, which are customized for your specific goals and skill level. Now, it's an awesome community of guitar players that love to play, have fun, and support each other's goals, and we'd love to have you join us. So go to guitarzoom.com and sign up for VIP today.